Hey, fifth graders, how are you doing? I hope you are enjoying a lovely day. Looks like we're going to get some rain here in the next couple days, which is good. When we've got this other stuff going on, I think the rain is good. One less thing to worry about. Hopefully this summer we'll be back in business. Um, so I wanted to take a minute and talk to you about your music reports. We are working on sections 3 and 4 this week, and neither one of them should take you all that long, but this week they really are focusing on your song. So if you haven't selected your song yet, you really need to do that this week because you won't be able to do these two sections if you haven't selected your song. Remember that when you're selecting your song, you need to consider the content of the lyrics. It's not just about there not being certain words, but really what is the song about? And if you are really struggling finding a song from your artist, I think most of you are in pretty good shape, but there's one or two of you I'm a little concerned. Just you may need to reconsider that artist. Hopefully we're beyond that and you've got something in mind. But let's just talk through these two sections. Now, I haven't been able to figure out yet how to write on my screen and talk to you at the same time. So I'm going to put some notes in or on the music page that you can find on the website. So I'm going to talk this through and then I'll give you some notes in that little description for the week. So hopefully you look at both. Okay, so let's talk about form. Form is how a piece of music is organized. Most music is organized into verses, choruses, and then sometimes there's things like a bridge. A bridge takes us from one part of the music to another part of the music. It doesn't sound like anything else in the music, and it is usually used in a transition that is toward the end of a song. A verse is usually the very first thing that we'll hear. Sometimes we hear the chorus first, but most of the time we hear a verse first. Verses have the same melody, but different words typically. So I would have a verse 1 that sounds a certain way, and then I would have my chorus. Chorus is the same melody and the same lyrics. So the difference between the chorus and the verse is that the chorus is usually always the same. There might be a slight variation in the lyrics, but usually choruses are exactly the same. Verses are the same with the music, but not with the words. So I could have 1, 2, 3, sometimes even 4 verses in a song. So very typically, how a song is organized is I have a verse and then the chorus, and then another verse and then the chorus, and then oftentimes a bridge and then the chorus again. Now, sometimes you have a little pre-part to the verse, like a pre-chorus or a pre-verse. We count that in with the chorus or with the verse. So they go in order that a verse is what we would call the A of a song. A chorus is what we would call the B of a song. So when you're looking at this right here and it says use A-B form to explain, that's saying that the verse is A and the chorus is B. Now a bridge would be C. So let's say that my song was verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. The form of my song would be A for the verse, then B for the chorus, then A for another verse, and then B for another chorus, then C for the bridge, and then back to B for the chorus. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do, oh, I guess I can't type in. Oh, yeah, I can. I'm going to type in here that many songs have this form so that you remember that. A for the verse, B for the chorus. A for another verse, B for another chorus, C for the bridge, and then back to B for that last chorus. So hopefully that makes it really easy for you to understand. And in fact, when you're answering this question, it's really just one sentence worth 15 points, where you say, the form of my song is A, B, A, B, C, B. Or let's say your song has a verse, and then another verse, and then the chorus, and then another verse, and then the chorus. Your form would be A for the verse, another A for the verse, B for the chorus, back to A for the verse, and then B for the chorus. So not all songs are organized exactly this way. This is just a pretty common way, but you really need to listen to your song, determine what is the verse, what is the chorus. Sometimes even if you look up your lyrics, it will tell you what the verse and the chorus is in a bridge. And then, like I said, if it says something like pre-chorus, just include that in the chorus. All right. And so you should be able to just write one sentence to me that says, the form of my song is A, B, C, B, or whatever the form of your song is. Okay. So that's form. Email me if you have any questions. Dynamics we've talked about over the years. So I think what I'm going to do actually is, just as I'm working on this, I'm going to give you this. Everything is new for me too. So I'm going to say that an A, oops, let's go back down here. So right here. All right, so A is a verse, B is a chorus, and C is a bridge. There you go. So now you'll have it right there. As far as dynamics go, all right. So I'm asking, what is the overall dynamic level that you would give this song? Now let me do this for you. Let's remind ourselves what they are. The loudest that we would have is fortissimo, which is very loud. Then we would have forte, which is loud. Then we would have mezzo. Oops, it skipped up there. Mezzo forte, which is medium loud. After that, we would have mezzo piano, which is medium soft. Then we would have piano, which is soft. And after that, pianissimo, which is very soft. All right, so those are our dynamic words that we're mostly working with. I'm not sure that any of you, oh, I never gave you your little folders that had your work in it. That would have been helpful to have, but hopefully this gives you what you need. Okay, so what is the overall dynamic level? We're dealing with louds and softs. Would you say that your song is fortissimo? It's very loud as an overall kind of listen to it. Or would you say that it's piano? It's a quiet song. So that's the first part of the question. The next part is, what dynamic changes can you hear in the song? So if your song starts quiet, if it starts piano, and then it gets up to a forte, it gets loud in the middle, and then it goes back down to a piano at the end, that's the sort of thing that you would want to tell me. Are the dynamics, this is kind of the same question, but not exactly. Are the dynamics of this the same at the beginning and at the end of the song? So did my song start quiet, but it ended loud? Or vice versa, did it start loud and it ended quiet? So this is asking a similar kind of question. It's just asking it a different way. If there are no dynamic changes in your song, that's very, very uncommon. So I would expect that you would be able to tell me at least one dynamic change that you hear in a song. There's very few songs that just stay at one dynamic level because that's not all that interesting for our ears. So there you go. Form and dynamics. That's what I want you to work on this week. If you have any questions, please email me. I'm checking my email regularly and would be happy to get back in touch with you, or just happy to hear from you. All right, everybody, I hope you're well, and I look forward to when I get to see your faces again. All right, bye.